Hi, and welcome to Crypto Cash Army. I'm Captain Crypto. In this video, we're going to take a look at Harmony One recent news and price updates. So this is the news and price update for Harmony One for May 4, 2021. So let's get into it. Hi, and welcome back to our Harmony One news and price update for May 4, 2021. Harmony is down about 13% so far today and is sitting at about 12.5 cents. If you'll remember last week, I predicted a price of about 13.5 cents for the beginning of this week, and we were sitting okay in about that range. That is until the whole market started to go down. If we take a look at the top coins on Nomics, you'll see that almost everything is in the red. There's a lot more red than there is green for sure. And many coins are down 10, 15, even 20% today. We're still strong in the alt season with the alt season index score of 94. And the fear and greed index is sitting at 68, which shows that the market is still relatively bullish and that people are not too afraid to get in right now. If we take a look at Twitter, we'll see that Harmony has some announcements, and one of them is regarding a live AMA that they're going to be doing with Crypto.com on May 11th at 5 p.m. UTC, which is about 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll leave a link to the AMA video. Besides that, Harmony tweeted and posted on Medium.com that they're going to be partnering with Travala.com. Travala.com partners with Harmony Protocol to integrate One Token. Users can now purchase flights, hotels, car rentals, and unique experiences by paying with One Token on Travala.com. Travala.com, the world's leading crypto-friendly travel booking platform, today announced a strategic partnership with Harmony to integrate the One Token as a form of payment on the travel platform. Travala.com will accept the One Token among other cryptocurrencies and fiat denominations for bookings at over 2,200,000 hotels, 600 plus airlines, and 400,000 activities in over 230 countries. It is expected that full integration of the One Token on Travala.com platform will be completed by early Q2 2021, so sometime probably between now and the end of June. On this partnership, Stephen Say, CEO and founder of Harmony, commented, "We are very excited to empower all One Token holders to book trips and vacations using the One Token. This partnership accomplishes one of our visions for Harmony, that the token and protocol add value and have utility. We look forward to working with Travala.com team going forward." So this is just another in a long series of partnerships that Harmony One is developing with outside businesses and organizations. Also, ViperSwap, the DEX that's powered on the Harmony One mainnet, has added quite a few new pairs that you can exchange for. And they now have over 100 pairs that you can swap at the Viper Exchange. And the Viper Exchange simply lets you swap between different types of tokens on the Harmony One mainnet. For instance, you can swap from One to ETH, Polygon, which is a new one, USDC, USDT, so you can swap your One for stable coins and other major cryptocurrencies without going through a centralized exchange. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some price action for Harmony. As you can see, like I mentioned earlier, Harmony's down quite a bit today. In fact, according to TradingView, it's down almost 13%. As you can see from my watch list here, almost everything in it is considerably in the red. I mentioned last week I thought Harmony would start this week about 13.5 cents, and it did, but it's went down quite a bit. It's now sitting under 12.5 cents. We're having some trouble breaking through some resistance levels if we take a look here, we were using the 618 on the Fibonacci as support, but we broke down through that after failing to break up through the 702, which is basically 15.8 cents. We've touched on that 15.8 cent level several times in the past and just have not been able to pass through it since about the middle of last month. And then you can see here we have a double top where we came down and failed to make a higher high and we made a lower low. And this generally means that we're in for more of a decline. Now, I want to back out and go to the daily chart. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to show you something. This is like essentially the beginning of the year when Harmony went on its really big run during the first 3 months of the year. And if you look at these green lines here, this is what is called an Elliott wave. And an Elliott wave consists of 3 trending or impulse waves that are waves that go up. And then it also consists of 2 regression or descending waves or corrective waves. So you've got an impulsive wave going up, then a correction wave coming down. An impulse wave going up, then a correction wave is coming down. Now, inside that correction wave, you generally have a down wave, then an up wave, and then another down wave, which is called an ABC corrective wave. And that's what we're in now after making this big run up during March. Now, the only issue is we're not sure what type of corrective wave we're in. It's an ABC corrective wave, but we don't know if we've already completed the corrective wave, which is starting to look doubtful, where we came down here, went up a little bit, and that's our B wave, and then come down, which would have been our C wave. But more likely, this pink line is our true ABC corrective wave, where it comes down, it goes back up to where we're at about now, and then it's going to come down again. Unfortunately, in this scenario, which is starting to look like it's more realistic, we're in for some more sideways and downward movement. So I'm going to go back to the 4-hour chart. And realistically, before things start to get better, we're probably going to pass down through our 0.50 in Fibonacci. So basically we're actually under it now. Go under 12.4 cents. And we're probably going to settle somewhere in this area here. So between 9 cents and 10.8 cents actually. Now, that being said, we shouldn't have too much longer. I'm going to guess probably a week to 10 days, perhaps 2 weeks at the most of sideways correction. Now, it is possible, of course, that, a lot of this correction today is because of Bitcoin falling 5-6% and everything in the market basically being red. So there is that. But still, there is a possibility we can do this and come on up. But then we've got 2 major resistance levels, one at 15.8 cents, like I mentioned earlier. We've been unable to pass through that for essentially a month. And then we've got this other level at 16.3 cents that's been a major resistance. Now, if we can break through that, then we can start heading on up and get back to our all-time high and then start working on this 5th wave of the Elliott wave, which will eventually take us way up here to the $1.15, $1.30 mark. And that's where I eventually see Harmony One going to. And hopefully it'll be June, July when we get up to that point. But like I said, if we get lucky, we'll break out sooner. But probably I'm expecting something like this. So you're probably looking at, and then of course you'll have some corrections here. It won't go straight up, of course. Probably 10 days at a minimum, 2 weeks, 15 days on the outside before we start seeing any major corrections up. And once we start moving up, it's imperative that we be able to pass through basically 16 and a half cents. If we can pass through that, then we'll be okay. But in the short term, the one 7 days to 10 days, I do believe we'll probably trade well under 15 cents. So somewhere probably between 10.5 to 14 cents. Well, I think that's all I've got for right now. If you got something from this video, I ask that you please do subscribe and like and share, because it really will help the channel, and I would really appreciate it. And if you press that like button, it'll help the algorithm show you more of my videos. But until next time, this is Captain Crypto signing off for now. Take care and stay blessed. Bye-bye.